It's always good to spend some time with Dr. Stephen Marsh here in his office. His Cedar and Brainerd Road off of I-271, easy to get to wherever you're coming from. Doctor, speaking of time, we've spent a lot of time together over the years. You've been on WKYC for over 30 years. Not to mention YouTube, we can see you there. And on Google, you're all over the place.
Well, we try to be, but part of it is, Joe, my mom was a teacher and taught into her 70s. My dad was a dentist. He worked into his 70s. So I feel like I'm doing their good work in a sense in teaching about dentistry, and it enables me to think about them and present things the same way they might have done it.
Well, a lot of patients have spent some time with you over the years. We're going to feature 4 patients right now and take a look at what you've done over time with them. And usually the time is rather brief.
Yeah, and part of it is, Joe, we've had a lot of changes since my dad was a dentist, if you will, in terms of materials, in terms of techniques, and so we try to utilize those that work best with each patient.
Well, let's start with who? Which patient we start with?
All right, so our first patient's Derek.
Okay.
And actually, you talk about people seeing, Derek had actually seen us on TV on a Sunday morning.
There you go.
And he and his wife were watching, and for years he's wanted to do his teeth. He's in his 50s. You can see they're misshapen over the years. They had drifted. Sometimes teeth don't come in the normal way that we might like them to come in, if you will. And so with Derek, we did 8 porcelain veneers on the upper. On the lower, Joe, we just reshaped him to give him a smile that he said for the first time he's proud of. And he's very happy that his wife insisted that he come.
Thanks for watching us on TV.
Right. Charisse, another loyal viewer, if you will, and over the years had lost some teeth. In the viewer's left, or up in that area, you can see that she actually wore a partial that went in and out. She did have a couple back teeth that we were able to retrieve, in fact, and use. And so on her right, the viewer's left, we were able to do a porcelain bridge. It's zirconium. It's very strong. And you can see how we redid those front teeth. Those are porcelain veneers, Joe. They matched well with the zirconium bridge to give her a smile for the first time in many years she's proud of. And also, she doesn't have to wear the partial that goes in and out.
And now Charisse is on TV.
Yeah, it's also a good point. So next patient is Ian, and over the years he had chipped his teeth. They had shifted a little bit. And so he said, I'm ready to do a smile for myself. And in the same way that we treated the other patients, if you will, we reshaped his lowers. We whitened them with a whitening technique called Zoom. And then we ended up doing porcelain veneers, again, 10 teeth to give him that beautiful smile.
Totally different looking smile. I mean, I would never think those are the same people.
And thank you for saying that. And talk about being photographed. He said, I'm really happy. He is photographed quite a bit, and he's happy to smile for that.
Nice.
And lastly, Michelle. And Michelle's teeth had drifted over the years. In my age group, her teeth had turned dark over time. She never had the time and actually the finances to do orthodontics. So we talked about different options. She said, I want it done quickly. So I said, give us 3 or 4 weeks. We did a prototype first to give her a beautiful example of what she might look like.
Okay.
And then again, did 10 porcelain veneers to give her a smile. And like those others, she said she's very proud and she's glad that she found us actually on YouTube.
Well, it's great to have these wonderful before and after pictures. And you know what? What are you waiting for? Are you ready for your close-up? Let Dr. Marsh and his team help you. Simply give them a call, 440-461-1003. You can log on to their website. There's tons of other great pictures there, too.
Thank you.
Go to clevelandsmiles.com.